Hey everyone, this is Chris with Prospecting Buddy. Today we're going to do a specific test on the Cleanup Buddy from Dream Mat. And what I'm going to do, this particular test has to do with minus 10. So I have some pay dirt here. Now the pay dirt is from Dylan Miller Prospecting. He is not a pay dirt seller. Dylan is the top pay dirt reviewer in the country. He has secret shoppers. He looks at the ROI. He looks at the difficulties of panning things. And about 2 times a year, he goes through all the gold that he collected and he creates some pay dirt bags. This one's really creative. It's actually a bag that was designed for blood donors. And then he found a gold ANU, put it on there. Pretty cool. But I wanted to do a minus 10 test on this to see if the cleanup sluice, cleanup buddy, misses anything. And so that's what we're going to end up doing. My opinion is this is designed for cleanup. And most people do their cleanups at home. If you want to do your cleanup in the field, there are people out there that have done battery conversions, because this comes standard AC plug into the wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure there's no plus 10 in this, and then I'm going to fill this with water. And again, you end up having a level so that you know that you're at the right angle. And I'll fill this with water, and then I'm going to run this, and I will end up seeing if anything made it through to the pan, and then I'm going to end up cleaning up and weighing out what I've actually collected. For Dylan Miller Prospecting, like I said, he's not actually a pay dirt seller. Go to his YouTube channel, just look up Miller Prospecting. He has a live event every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, and plus he puts out a video on Saturdays, and I would definitely hang out there, especially for the newbies, because there's all kinds of pay dirts out there, and some are horrible ROIs, some are great, like goldnuggetsales.com. But yeah, let's do this. So 100% of this pay dirt is minus 10. I'm told a lot of it is minus 40. Let's check the magnetics. And this sand is very red, very crystalline. And look at this. I mean, this has some serious magnetics in it. Look at that. Look at those magnetics. That is going to be insane. So this is going to be a great test to see how it does with the amount of magnetics that are in this particular dirt. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet it, and then we'll start the process. Okay, so it turns out that most of this dirt is actually minus 40. There wasn't even any plus 20 in here. So I've got everything set up. The nice thing about the Cleanup Buddy is that you have the area that you put your product in, and that water is adjustable back here on the motor. You have your mat. You have a line down here which tells you what to fill it up to, and right here you have a leveler. I have everything going into a black pan with a couple of pieces of granite in it, because that's where I want to see what made it through. This stuff is very small, and it's got a lot of magnetics, so this is definitely going to be a challenge. But let's start the party here. This stuff is so red. And I'm actually going to give it a little bit of a break between each spoon. You can see that everything's filled up with black sand, and I can already see gold. This stuff is so red. Look at this. I'm going to let it run out a little bit here. Yeah, this red sand is really light. It's already going all over the place. Let's see if I can make some adjustments here. Alrighty. I'm going to turn around so I got some riffles on the backside where the action's coming from. Move the rocks. Wow, I'm going to have to run this twice. This is insane. Some red sand. So a lot of the black sands are collecting in the cells, but I can definitely see gold. I can see gold about 75% of the way down.
Like this stuff right here, right?
You guys can fast forward if you don't want to watch me do this. In fact, it's all the same thing. It's going to be this way for like 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and hit stop, and then I'll bring the video up later. This stuff should definitely be called the devil's dirt, but I will tell you that the cells are definitely picking up gold. Look at this. This is insane. But I am noticing that the gold is going most of the way down to the bottom cells, which tells me that I'm probably losing some. Now keep in mind, this is all minus 40 with heavy magnetics. But I mean, this mat is filled with gold. And I've got a little more to run, and then we'll do the cleanup. But yeah, this is insane. Look at all that gold. It's all minus 40 gold. This is picking up. Okay, this is the gold that came out of the cleanup buddy, and most of it's pretty small. A lot of micro gold. Definitely a lot of minus 40. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh it up here in just a couple minutes. And there we go. I was told there was 1.2 grams in this bag of pay dirt, and we're at 1.14. So looks like 0.06 grams made it through. Keep in mind this stuff was really small and it was mixed with heavy garnets. So I'd say that's pretty good for the cleanup buddy with gold that's so fine. Hey, Chris from Prospecting Buddy here again. I just want to kind of give you my conclusion at the end of this test. This pay dirt was horrible. Horrible in a good way because I like challenges. But it was a mix of actually minus 40 gold, probably minus 50 and 60 as well. Micro garnets, which are pretty heavy, black sands, lots of magnetics, along with whatever else was in there. I really, based on watching the cleanup buddy work, I didn't think that the acquisition of gold would be so strong. But as I showed you earlier, I pulled in 1.14, 1.12 grams of gold. I was told there was 1.2 grams of gold in this, so the loss was only 0.06 or 0.08 grams, which went in the tailings pan. And you know, I don't believe in leaving any gold behind, so I'm going to go back and work that. But very, very impressed. So big shout out to DreamMat for the cleanup buddy. You can go to Miller Prospecting, where I got the sand. You can find him on YouTube. And then shout out to Prospecting Buddy, who I'm affiliated with. And so, yeah, big thumbs up. I love this. This is a great at-home processor for concentrates. and I'm totally sold on it. So thanks for watching the video.